And he's ridiculously funny. Put him together for Big Will!
Matt called me beautiful. Thank you, Matt. I feel special. Oh my goodness. I want to talk about my kids today. I wasn't sure what to talk about, but I thought, I'm pissed off at them. Let's talk about them. Screw it. And at first it was fun. Because I want everybody here who don't have kids to have kids. Everyone in the world should have at least 2 children. Oh yeah, well, you need to be in the wonderful 18-year prison that I'm involved in. I mean, you get 16 years on good behavior. You got to raise a fucking genius to get 16 years. He's got to leave home early, go to college at 16. And that's hard to do. I'm trying it though. I'm working on it. And I remember when my kids were born. It was like my son. He's 13 now, and when he was born, I had just come home from the bar, and my wife's water broke. So we're going to the hospital, rushing. We're doing like 80, 90 miles an hour, and I'm looking for a cop. Just the one time I need a cop to show up, nothing. I'm blowing through lights, everything. No cop, nowhere. But if I was on my way to work, I'd have got pulled over. You better believe that. But we get to the hospital, and I had a few that night, and the baby's been born. Beautiful, beautiful thing. If you haven't seen a baby born, watch it. It's cool as fuck. But I'm looking there going, I won't use that anymore. I didn't say it out loud, but I thought to myself, that's ruined down there. That's just a ballpark I can't play in anymore. What that is. And I got to cut the cord. That was fun. The doctor said, "You want to cut the cord?" And I was like, yeah, I figured there was somebody more qualified, but I'll go ahead and do it, And I cut the cord. I said, "Here, hold my scotch," because I was drinking 7 Sprinkle. And so I cut the cord. I pulled my knife out. He said, "No, we have scissors for that. We have." So I gave him hold my knife for me, And I got the scissors and I cut the cord. Which was cool because I cut the cord and tied it in a little knot. And I look at the doctor because I'm proud of myself. I see the doctor and he's standing there with my knife and drink looking like Jack the Ripper after the fact. And once when we get our son home, they say kids don't come with instruction books, but my son came with a pamphlet. Well, it's like about that thick. It's more like an encyclopedia actually when you think about it. Because they were like, because he was special. He was born early. He was a month early, so he was small. He was like, 4 pounds 6 ounces, tiny. I used to hold my hand like this while I vacuum, like vacuum. Just clean the house up and hold him like a football. And when he learned how to talk, we'd always watch family shows like Kids Caillou and all these kids shows, Dora the Explorer, and all these kids had baby sisters. So he wanted a sister. The first thing he said was, after he learned how to say daddy and mommy, he said, "I want a sister." So, we wouldn't really try to give him one, but when one came along, we said, "Here's the sister you asked for," And he was happy. We kept saying, "Oh, we get you because we love you so much. We gave you a sister," which is really not what happened. The rubber broke, but he felt good. He felt good.
You felt good too.
Okay, we'll say that now. Yeah. And so we always say, "Here's your sister that you asked for." We told him that all the time. And now they're like 13 and 11. And he's like, "I hate her. She works my nose." "Well, you asked for," It's what you wanted. It's so wrong, but we do it to them. And the fun thing about kids is they say stuff just whatever comes to mind. It's just inappropriate. Just like my wife works with kindergartners. My wife, my daughter was like 3 years old, just learning how to talk. She's 3 years old, and mommy comes home from work with glitter all over her face, and she says, "Mommy, there's sparkly stuff all over your face." And my wife says, "Well, it's glitter. It makes mommy pretty." And she said, "No, it's just you with sparkly stuff." This is really inappropriate. But you know what? That same inappropriateness helped me out one time. I was driving, the police pulled us over. And he said, "You know what I pulled you over?" And my 5-year-old daughter said, "Ooh, is it 'cause we're black?" The cop was like, "Sir, just go. Just enjoy your night." I don't know if he was mad or just pissed off that she got on the first try. I don't know what it was. But he let us go, and that was nice of him to do that. But it's that, and you can't say what you want to say. Like, I walked in my daughter's room, and a lot of times I talk and I say things, and I don't think about who's listening. And I walked in my daughter's room, and I saw all her Barbie dolls, and there were no black dolls. They were all white. And I said, "Where the nigga dolls at?" You know, and I walked out, and I didn't think she heard me. We had the Toys R Us like 2 weeks later, and we're in aisle 5, and my daughter says, "Where the nigga dolls at?" Honey, that's not funny at Toys R Us. That's only funny at home when Daddy say it. That's not. But I mean, you know, and now they're older. Now they're moving to a new school. They just got into middle school. They pick their own school. Is what they want to do. They want to pick their own school. We're smart, Daddy. We want to pick our own school. So all right, pick your school. And they picked the school. I'm not gonna say the name because it's not right to say the name. But they picked the school, and then my wife and I picked the school. And then we went online and checked the test results for those schools. The school my wife and I picked, the test results were like 89, 90, 96. The lowest score was 79. And that's overall student. Their school, the scores were like 13, 15, 12. I mean, for real, I mean, the East Side High, the school from Lean On Me had better scores than that. In fact, every school from the fucked up school, but a good person would come in and change it movie, had better scores than that bullshit, you know? So they still can't make good decisions as far as I'm concerned, you know. And all their lives, they've always had this sibling rivalry. They come, you know, just, you know. And my son thinks I like my daughter better. My daughter thinks I like my son better. And I sat him on the couch and said, "Look, I don't like either of you. You know, I'm trying to get mommy to adopt. I'm still trying. What am I taking?" But I think you should love your kids the same. You shouldn't hold one over the other. You shouldn't, you know, treat anybody different, you know. And the best thing is, well, torture. I'm just going to say it. Torture works with kids. Well, yeah, hear me out. Hear me out. Because a lot of times I've been hearing, "No, I didn't do it. It's not me, I didn't do it." And now there's only 2 people in the house that would do some shit like this. You know, me and my wife, we wouldn't do some stupid shit like this. There's only 2 people here to do it. Which one of y'all is it? And it's not me. It must have been her. It must have been him. So, you know, I decided I'm tired of this, you know. So what I did was I said, "Honey, go get me a towel and a bucket of water, because we're going to find out." You know, if I got the water boy some kids in water, I'm finding out what happened. I don't care. That's wrong. I love my kids. I just want to tell you guys about how it is to, you know, have children. It's so wonderful. Have some. Thank you guys much. Enjoy your night.